What's going on, my brothers? Got two knives we're gonna hit up today. One is gonna be a Smith & Wesson survival knife. We're gonna start on that one second. But really, I need to finish up this other knife review that I started. And that knife review is gonna be on the Ontario Old Hickory 5.5 knife, man. We did one on the longer version of it earlier today. This one is actually the stainless steel 5.5 inch version. And we're just gonna hit it up. We're gonna go ahead and put it through the paces. I took it to the campground with me yesterday. Did a little bit of cooking and stuff with it, had some fun with it. And now we're just gonna start carving away and see what all it can do. So if you fellas saw my other knife, you see that the longer version actually makes a really great little machete and it's pretty effective at chopping. We're just going to take this really thin blade. It's a 2mm blade as far as the thickness is on it, and we're just going to see how it chops. This is a little bit of seasoned wood I found dried out here. And it seems to bite okay. I'm sure on some green wood it'd do okay, right? Obviously, any knife is going to do cutting work, right? But what I'm kind of curious at is, you know, how tough can you do this knife? Can we do a baton test on it? Yeah, absolutely. But it already came out of the box with a loose handle and a chipped handle, which isn't a big deal. I'm going to put some grip tape around there. That way it's not flying out my hand all the time, and that's fine. The blade also came with some small chips on it, which I had to fix. Again, no big deal there. But it does seem to bite okay. So again, it's a knife. It does nice knife stuff. It'll do any knife stuff that you need it to do, right? Especially the thin ones. I mean, they're great for shaving all this stuff off. You know, they cut deep, chop all right on the green stuff, you know. I understand a little bit what people's fascination is with these blades. It's kind of old school. It's kind of that frontierish look, you know. And I don't know, man. I just think that if you're into that kind of thing, maybe you're like a reenactor, or you just kind of want to live how your ancestors did, you know, maybe that's a good option for you. But for me, the price point that you're paying and with the sheath that you're getting and everything, it's just not worth it in the modern era. I mean, there's plenty of other better bushcraft knives out there nowadays. Now, again, I'm not knocking you guys who like this knife. I enjoy it. I think it looks cool. I just think $27 is too much money. You know, you can go to like Green River or something like that, and I'm sorry, you can get you, you know, a Green River blank blade, right? Or like a Dadley blade, and you could make your own custom blank, right? Because the blades are only like $12, so you know, you could just come to the woods and make your own handle, and then you've got your own custom reproduction knife that you made, and you got a cool story behind it. So why would you pay $27 for this knife as it is? Yes, it's stainless steel, which I like that a lot better than the carbon version. Now, granted, there's benefits to both, but I think that we all know our ancestors, had they a choice, would choose stainless steel. Less maintenance, you know, and that's kind of a big thing, especially if you're going to be using this a lot as a kitchen knife. The moment you start sinking into those fruits and stuff like that, it's really easy to get that patina going on a carbon blade, which I don't mind. I think it kind of makes your knife look cool and old and stuff, you know. But I think the knife functions overall pretty good for what it is. You know, it's just like I said, it's just a Skinner kind of thing. It definitely, I mean, you can have some fun with it out here, and it'll blast it like, I mean, it'll blast bark off a stick like a daggone ferro rod. You know, look at that. Raining on us, man. So cuts good, shaves good. I think it's a kitchen knife. I think it's an okay camp knife. But for $27, man, I'd go a lot of different options nowadays. For a couple more dollars, you can get, you know, a BPS knife. That's like 3mm thick at least, right? It's made in Ukraine, comes with a very nice taco sheath. Some of them come with ferro rods. So for functionality, going the efficient, cheap knife way, I don't think this is reigning king anymore. Again, I like the knife. Not knocking anybody that has the knife. I'm glad that I have the knife. I just think that there's better options out there, boys. So overall, brothers, I mean, I think it's a pretty cool knife. It has that really old school kind of texture to it. If you guys are into the vintage knives and you get on to, you know, eBay, you'll find these vintage butcher kitchen knives with the kind of that same design, classic style handle on there with the old hickory print on there. They did furniture for a little while too. I don't know if they still do or not. So, you know, if you're kind of looking for a reenactor's knife, or you just like the old school camp knife look of it, I think it's great. I think this is a cool knife to maybe throw in a backpack, or, you know, maybe just throw in like your kitchen camping bag and let it function as a fish knife, a game knife, you know, something like that. You will have to do a little bit of sharpening as far as it coming out of the box sharp like a kitchen knife should. It's pretty terrible, so just be prepared to work on that. And if you are going to heavily use this knife, know that you will be repairing the handle, you will be fixing it, you will be driving in new rivets, things like that. All right.